So today I went to the LA Sports and Entertainment Procurement Summit hosted by Mayor Karen Bass. And you're probably wondering, why is a financial advisor at a procurement event? What the heck does procurement even mean? Well, you could look up the definition on your own, but here's why I was there. As an advisor and coach, I'm always thinking about how to position my clients for opportunities that they don't even know exist yet. Because to me, wealth isn't just about how much you make or what's in your investment accounts. It's about resourcefulness, leverage, relationships, connections, and access to information. And let me give you some context. And I don't know about some of the other cities, that you guys are living in, but Los Angeles is about to get flooded with events. Think about this. In 2026 alone, we got the NBA All-Star Game, the U.S. Women's Open Golf Tournament, the FIFA World Cup. In 2026, we got the Super Bowl, NCAA Men's Tournament. And in 2028, we got the Olympics. And that's not even counting all the other stuff, BET Awards, Grammys, and all of it. The city has $18 billion in resources that need to be distributed. But here's the thing. People can't benefit from what they're not positioned for. And here's what I'm reminded of. Some of the wealthiest people in this country, they did not get rich from stocks or crypto. They got rich through contracts, government contracts worth 6, 7, and even 8 figures. So I'm sitting in this room watching people get access to grants and funding, and I'm thinking about my clients. The nurse practitioner is making 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. The mental health professionals making multiple 7 figures. The content creators, physicians, the software developer, all brilliant people out here crushing it. But here's where it gets interesting and a little frustrating. Now, we know that systemic barriers have kept us out, right? Redlining, biased exams, structural gatekeeping, all of that is true. But today was just a reminder that we've also got to take some ownership, because sometimes it's not racism that's stopping us. It's paperwork. You can't get the contract if you haven't filed your taxes. You can't win the bid if your business isn't registered. You can't sit at the table if you don't even show up. Some people don't even have an EIN. And God forbid you actually know what an NAICS code is. Or apparently you're too busy to file for your business certifications. Or I always hear social media feels too invasive. Hell, some people don't even have websites. Or, and this is a good one, we don't even want to take a test. It's wild to me that paperwork has become one of the biggest enemies of opportunity. And again, if you're not in LA, then I encourage you to look it up for your own city. But LA is literally saying, hey, we want to work with local business owners. We want to hire caterers, contractors, truck drivers, health professionals, influencers. We want to spend with you. I just think it is important for people to understand that sometimes opportunities are not always locked behind closed doors. Sometimes they're just sitting behind an unfinished form. Or worse, again, people just aren't even showing up. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying this, and I want you to think about it. Let's say you're an entrepreneur and you're already making 6 or even 7 figures. Now imagine adding a 2-year government contract worth $250,000 to your income, and it only requires 1 day a week of your time. But I can't help you tap into this if you don't have the foundational stuff handled. If you're not registered, you don't even have a business address, if you haven't filed your taxes, if you can't articulate your competitive advantage, if you are allergic to applications, you are not positioning yourself to win. Today just reinforced why I'm so passionate about connecting my clients to opportunities like this. Not because I'm getting a cut, because I'm not, but because it gets them closer to their goals in ways that they may not have been able to access without me. This summit wasn't just about procurement. It was a reminder that we cannot close the wealth gaps if we're not in the room. And once we get in the room, then we have a responsibility to pull somebody else in the room with us. So here's my challenge to you. Stop letting paperwork be your biggest enemy. And trust, the money's going to get passed out whether we're ready or not.